that I would do a quick tutorial on how I do my hair. Trying to turn the volume down. I put in some leave-in conditioner. I usually use, it's a 10, but I've been using this Equate brand, so you get it at Walmart. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not a beauty pro. I'm just doing a silly little tutorial on how I do my hair. So I thought since I was doing my hair, I haven't been doing it a lot lately, but I thought that I would go ahead and make one. So I usually keep it pretty simple, but I've been blow drying my hair straight. I have naturally wavy hair and it's like frizzy, so see how frizzy that is? So usually what I have to do, and I shed a lot, so I try to throw it in the trash can, but I usually end up having to just brush, sweep the floor when I'm done. But anyway, so I section my hair in 3 pieces. So usually what I'll do first is, sorry, I'm not organized right now. I usually just brush my hair out and I'll kind of brush it back a little bit. Okay, so I do it in 3 sections. So I do lower, middle, top. So I'll section it so that I just have one lower section. I usually just kind of let it flop to the side. So then I'll split the back into 2 pieces. Since my hair has gotten longer, I usually just blow dry it straight like this, straight like that, and then I'll round brush it. So I'll do a couple of examples and then I'll speed through so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. A big, huge round brush just because I like the way that it looks, and I just kind of, now that my hair is longer, I used to when it was shorter just go like this and roll it, but since my hair has gotten longer I have to kind of wrap it around. So usually what I do is I will do this for the bottom, then I'll let the middle down, and then I'll do the top. So I'm gonna work through the bottom and the middle, and then I'll come back and after I blow dry both sides, like, you know, I split my hair in 2, I flat brushed it, I round brushed it, then I usually just real quick will take the blow dryer and then blow dry the back closer to the scalp just to make sure that you don't have that under layer that's wet. Usually I had like this much clipped up. So when I let that down, usually what I'll do is I'll blow dry it all to one side and then all to the other side, just to give it some lift, and then I'll round brush it. So I'll kind of show you how I do that. Usually what I'll do is I'll part it how I want it parted, and then that's when I will round brush it. So I just kind of, a lot of times I'll just kind of use my fingers to kind of part it where I want. If that's not really going too well, then I'll use my brush. Most of the time I can get it just by combing it with my fingers. So I like to do the side that I part it on the heaviest side. So I like to do that side first because this side will get pretty frizzy really fast. So I try to hurry up and hit that. So I wrap it around and then hit it with a blow dryer. So usually I kind of do this rolling action where I will roll the brush up and down the hair. So it kind of takes practice if you haven't done that before. It's not super easy, but the more you do it, the easier it'll get. I've been doing this since I was 15, so. So I'll just keep doing it over and over again until it dries completely because I do not want my hair to frizz out. And so normally you'll hold the hair dryer pointed down so that you're not blowing your frizzy pieces up. So one thing that I used to do whenever my bangs were down lower, because over time my hair has receded backwards. I don't know, it's just happening to me with age, but I used to blow dry the bangs forward. So I would collect all my bangs in the front and blow dry them forward. So that's another option for you if that look is something that you like. It's kind of, your bangs won't be in your face when you're done. It just kind of blow dries your hair forward. So then I would just work my way. So usually what I do is I do this chunk first, then this chunk, then this chunk, then this chunk, and then I'll do the back. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll move on to curling my hair with the wand. Girls, anyone watching this video? So I just finished my makeup as I was waiting for my curling iron to heat up. It is at 360 degrees, so it's pretty hot. So it comes with gloves, although I never use them. I'm just extra careful not to burn myself. So hopefully I didn't jinx myself for this video. But I do not know the size of it, so I'll have to look that up. But I will post in the description what products I'm using. So it depends on what I feel like doing. Sometimes I'll just randomly curl spots and then, or like sections or pieces, and go from there. And I'm not really strategic with it. But just for the sake of this tutorial, I'll go ahead and section my hair. So I always section my hair in thirds. So I'll pin up 2/3 of my hair, and then I'll do the back, the lower section, and split it in two. So then all I do is just take the wand, and it's usually wants to get stuck on the handles because that's the fun part, right? I curl them all the same direction. Some people like to switch it up. I just do it all the same direction. I usually curl it like towards the back. So then I just wrap it around the wand, and then I just hold it. I'm gonna look in the mirror so that I don't burn myself. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but I usually count to about 15 or so. Sometimes 20 if it's thicker pieces. I used to have longer hair, so I know that it took longer. I usually just hold the wand sideways. Everybody has their own technique and style, how they do it, but that's how I do it. And then usually it takes about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so to do it, to do the whole head. So that's pretty hot. So I probably don't need to leave it on as long. I just kind of pay attention and feel, like sense, like, is my hair burning, to see like how long I should keep it on there. Sometimes I'll put heat protectant, especially if I seem to be going through like a curling phase where I want to curl my hair a lot. But a lot of times, like, I'll curl my hair and I don't wash it every day, so it'll last a good 3 days. It's just neat because it'll start off tighter curls and then over the days it'll like slowly relax. So And then it gets like that beachy wave look. And this one, what I don't like about this curling iron is it has this little stand here and it gets caught on my hair when I'm trying to unravel it. So I've kind of learned a little technique to avoid that. So I just do this all the way around my head on each side. And then when I'm done, I kind of take a mirror and look to see if there are any sections that I missed. So the trick that I do to make sure that this doesn't catch on, like snag on my curls and like kind of separate them before I want them to be, is so I rolled it around this way, and hairstylists probably know a better way, but this is, I don't know, this is the way that I do it. So then when I go to unravel it, I kind of just twist it so that it unravels. And then I pull the wand out of my hair, because if I try to do it like just pull the wand out, it'll always snag on a piece of hair, and then that's when it kind of messes up your curl. So I'm gonna stop the video so I can go ahead and finish all of these, and then when I get to the top layer, then I will pick back on the video. Okay, so now I'm on the top layer. I let my hair down, and then this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Not too bad, but you have to make sure that you separate the straight pieces from the curly ones. So usually what I'll do is I'll kind of just section my hair the same way I did when I blow dried it straight with the round brush. And I usually always brush this top section because it's usually a bigger chunk and it tends to get a little more messy. So I think about 20 minutes 20 seconds, 5 to 20 minutes my hair would fry off. 20 seconds has been the best number for me tonight. So trying to talk over this music so I don't get kicked off for copyright. All right, so unraveling. Oh, see, sometimes it just gets stuck, but I just love the way it turns out. It turns out pretty cool. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so that it doesn't pick up the song too much. Okay, so here's where I try to grab the pieces that are straight. Try to find those. So when you wrap the hair around the wand, if you want to make the curl tighter, you could just roll the wand a little bit in the direction that would make it tighter. It just depends on which way you rolled your curl. So if you curled it going to the back, then you would turn the wand to the back just to make it tighter. And then if you're unraveling it, you just roll it forward to unravel. That's pretty much how I've been doing it. So I'm gonna finish this side and then I'll come back on and show you the finished look. Okay, so here's pretty much the finished look. I didn't do really tight curls, and what's so funny is that I've been painting my house, like painting cabinets and walls and things, and I have paint in my hair. I thought that I had got it all out or found it or didn't have any, I don't know, but apparently there's some in there. Whatever. So this is the finished look. Like I said, I think I mentioned before that depending on how often I'm curling my hair will dictate whether or not I put a heat protector on. I typically try to, but I'm out of it. So, but the curls came out nice. So this is a Remington TStudio hair curler. So it's a wand. I can try to look up information to put it in the description, but I just wanted to do a quick video just to kind of show how easy it is. It takes a little bit of practice, but nothing that you couldn't do. And you know what? If you don't get it perfect, then you just created a whole new look. So thank you for watching my tutorial. I am by no means a YouTube IGTV pro. I just did this on a whim because I'm getting ready to post some other videos, and I was doing my hair, which now that I work from home, I really don't do a whole lot with my hair anymore. So I thought it would be a fun little video to do. So I hope you enjoyed it, and just check the description for the products that I use. Thanks for watching and have a good day or night.